Hello and welcome to the OSCC Season 6 Lime Rock broadcast. I believe this is the third to last race, if I'm not mistaken.
Something like that.
Yeah. But yeah, Lime Rock here tonight. This is not really gonna. I don't know. I didn't really think about focusing too much on the point standings, but I do know that William Viola has a solid points lead over. I think it was Skylar Den.
Skylar Den, yeah. He's got a very realistic shot of clinching it. If he finishes in the top five, and Skylar finishes worse than 1 point ahead, something like that.
Download the car pack. Any cars that don't show up, I do not understand why they wouldn't, but we'll see what happens. Kale Test Car Jr. there in the 26. Be one to watch tonight, I feel like. I don't know where his pace will be, but...
Do not count my lap time, viewers. I was doing a reconnaissance mission, so I could report back how it felt.
True.
But on the whole, that's also you went. Yeah, we went live, didn't we? Yep. But no, on the whole, this track has got a kind of a slippy feel. The flow of it's not bad. The track does have. It's gonna be pretty difficult for a lot of these guys. Fastest time right now is Johnothan Solows, of course, with the 51.1. Naturally, the two behind him are Will Viola with a 51.35 and a Skylar Den with a 51.5. Flandre Wilson just jumped into the 51s herself, as did the 31 of Landon Lyle.
That'll be interesting to watch. I think that's Tullis is there in the 5.
Mm-hmm.
Got pole last week at Homestead.
Yeah. Then there's the gap between Lyle and Cal Test Car with a 52.2. Again, don't count my lap. It was a reconnaissance mission. The slowest time so far is Kenny Campos with a 37 or a 57.9. Excuse me. He could still be feeling the track out though. So. And Alexander Hunt just took a hard shot on the front straightaway. And now this is a very narrow, very twisty road course, short in length for a road course. I think the biggest problem spot is going to be going uphill in that bus stop section. Just the sheer awkwardness of the entry of the bus stop alone, I think, would be a good little bottleneck point for crashes and bashes and everything in between.
Crashes and bashes everywhere in between. I love it.
Got about 10 minutes left here in practice. Just kind of get the feel for this event. Idea of how it might go and the people racing in it.
As far as I can see, we'll probably about have 4 or 5 good contenders for the win. And it's just going to be basically a game of grab ass in the pack for all the positions anybody else can get.
Yep. That or potentially a game of survival, depending on how this race goes.
That's true too. The tire, can't imagine the tire wear is too friendly. Fuel consumption probably won't be too big of an issue. Oh, we got another spinner on the front stretch. So he just took a hard shot on the tire. Oh, it was Dan Silla. Violent impact. That's probably going to be another trouble spot too, coming off the final corner. That car wants to lean on that left front spring and left rear, excuse me. Start getting little slideways on you and liable to spin off into the tire barrier, or worse yet, put a big old dent in that Armco right in front of the pits.
Got Dalton Tubbs in the chat. Cody.
Oh, we got another spinner coming downhill. They got it back up.
What would we consider this? Is this like the speed channel? So like a main Fox broadcast? What are we? Is this speed? Are we on ESPN?
I
TNT?
think
TNN. Oh, hard licks for the 5 and Dylan Viola.
William Gregory, he ran a TNT throwback in Gnarl with the association of this league, so I guess TNT, but up to anyone's discretion, really.
The only TNT I know of is Tanqueray and Tonic. But no,
Real.
but nah. So they're probably gonna want some TNTs after this race, especially like I said before, going up that uphill bus stop section. Like, it's kind of a interesting design of a corner. Of course, this is a very high-speed road course anyway, and, you know, safety is first and foremost, so it makes sense.
Safety is #1 priority. Fortunately, compared to IRL, they'd have different safety features and they would.
Oh, Dragons! Oh, the 78 just speared the end of the tire wall, the front stretch.
Yeah, that'll be something to watch.
Yeah.
Goodness.
A lot of. When you crash here, you're going to crash hard, more likely than not.
Yep, that opens that door for yellow flags. Skylar Den so far the quickest lap on the board with a little over 6 minutes
look
remaining.
at that. Yeah, Skylar Den jumping out by what, about half a tenth.
Yep. It looks like Skylar Den. I forget who's in the. Oh yeah, Viola, Solows. Talha's is a little off, but he might not be too far off from contention. We'll see how it goes.
It's good race pace, man.
Yep. You got Flounder, Wilson, and then rounding up the 51-second lap times with Landon Lyle.
Flounder just improved her time. She got 51.4. That Marshall's in turn 3 looks like a mushroom. Oh, we got another car in the dirt on the front stretch. They're fine, though.
Ooh, it's Dylan Viola.
Ooh. Oh, we got a car upside down. Oh, it's Will Viola upside down, turn 1.
Yep, 08 is Alex Mullen. Yeah, it was Dalton Tubbs asking the chat who the 08 was. Could be on the track right now, but pretty much the gist of it.
And I'll just spawn out again.
Well.
Landon Lyle has improved his time. He's got a 51.2.
Ooh, hard hit for Viola on the turn 1.
Which Viola?
The William one.
The William one. God. We need to. I don't know. What would we? I guess we call him Viola and call Dylan fiddle, violin, something. Since littler. Dylan's Will's younger brother, so.
Violin and the fiddle.
Yeah. The piccolo viola, I guess.
Yep.
Johnothan Solows is mesmerizing to watch.
Yep.
I'm
Wait
getting
till
passionate.
Wait till he. Oh, he's
Oh.
mesmerizing. All right.
Oh my gosh!
Goodness. Oh my
He
goodness.
just pulled a JD McDuffie in
Oh
turn
my!
one.
Look at that lap time! Look at that lap time!
50.7.
Wow. They've
I mean,
awoken the
he
beast.
I was
was
getting
flying.
to your point, Braden. You say he's mesmerizing to watch. Wait till he hears this, and you get an EPO in the mail.
An EPO.
Emergency protective order.
Why?
Kind of sound like a stalker. No, Solows is one of the, is probably about as good of a road course driver as anybody in this field. As evidenced by running almost over 3 tenths quicker than Skylar Den.
That's the next level of competition.
And, yeah. Cole Mather's got new colors this week. He's in the Ask.com Ford.
It's actually pretty amazing of how these laps are less than a minute long.
Yeah,
Lime Rock is so unique.
It's always been a very high road course, even with the chicanes, or the chicane, I should say. Flandre Wilson just killed the inside wall again, spinning back up the track, sitting in the middle of the track. Well, not quite the middle. God. You ought to take a look at the. There go. Oh, Will Viola saved it. It's about it. That's about a good shot there from the final turn. If you go to spectator cam.
Oh, right when that happened.
Sit in the back. Yep.
Service it back so everyone can get the right numbers in.
And it is qualifying time.
Drivers.
Outlet Merchant's Paradise.
You know what this calls for?
A
Miller High Life. I'll be right back.
I was about to say, Miller Highlight. I should have stocked up on some booze myself, but unfortunately, even though I'm old enough to serve my country, I am not old enough to drink.
Those are the words of God damn it! What's his name? Jesse Ventura. That's his name. There's got to be at least one person watching that understands that.
What'd you just call me?
No, Zach said something, and I said, in the words of Jesse Ventura, the old wrestler.
All right, here we go. Here it is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here it is. Huh. First time in.
Solows.
Look at that. Almost half
With
a
another
second.
fly.
What the?
Whoa! Viola!
I don't know.
50.4.
Is that even legal? Goodness, Lyle
Points
cooked.
leader.
What?
The points leader putting their foot down.
Yep.
And some of these guys found something. Goodness.
I think they may have a second lap. I'm not for sure.
Either way, they found something.
Those were flyers.
I haven't even got on off track yet. I can prove that. They only got one lap. Here, how many laps I got on gas? 33 laps? Alright.
Yeah, probably be a one-stopper just solely on tires, and then wouldn't it?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
So basically, I've got the point situation up. So the only three that are really in contention right now are Viola, Den, obviously. Flandre Wilson is 80 points back. She'll have to gain at least 18 points on Viola to stay within the championship battle. So she'll have to get pole, most laps led, and fastest lap. And it looks like she's not going to get pole.
No.
If she gets fastest lap, most laps led, and Simon Viola gets no bonus points, which he's probably going to get the pole. It looks like. He has to finish fourth or better to clinch the title, or at least to knock Flandre out of contention. If he finishes fifth or worse without bonus points, but that's probably thrown out the window now because Viola's probably going to get pole. But what it is, he pretty much all he needs is a top 5 run to clinch title. 2 weeks early. All Skylar Den has to do he's just got to outscore Viola by 1 point to keep the championship open, which can come through any number of means, finishing ahead or titles, whatever, or bonus points, I should say. But with this kind of pace, I think Will may lock it up. Honestly.
Yeah, it's a long one. I think you're right about the one stopper. I think most of these guys are just gonna push pretty much most of this race, if not the entire race, just to pull away or keep whatever track position they can and gain some on that track position. And then timing when you do pit, because there's quite the window to pit. You could pit like a little after halfway and anything until like around lap 30, 33, 34.
Yeah, it's really wide open on when you come in. I think it's going to matter, the freshest tires.
Yeah.
Taking care of the tires more than anything.
Could see some med lead try to make it happen on no stops, try to save gas, but I don't think that's a winning strat.
I forget what league I actually did that once. I beat Ryan Santana at Sonoma just on that kind of pace, and he actually got to be in the last corner.
I think I remember that.
The final lap, yeah, turn 11 at Sonoma on the final lap.
I think that was Hilliard's league, if I remember right. I think I was there for that.
It may have been. In any case, I barely managed to hold him off. To this day, I still don't know how I did it. Yeah, look at there. So Will Viola's going to get a bonus point for the pole. That'll pretty much all but eliminate Flandre Wilson from contention for the title, as it sits. They're going over track limits right now.
We're going to have just about 21 cars when this green flag drops. I've never seen this many cars go around Lime Rock.
16, 20.
This will be really interesting to watch.
That'll be a field of, I think it'll be a field of, 21.
Yeah,
so
usually, in my experience, road courses, they cut usual league field about in half, sometimes.
Still very interesting
to see. This is a pretty massive field.
Yeah, there's not a lot of room to race around here, as narrow as it is, so it'll be very interesting to see the fight for real estate. But yeah, that is all but gonna eliminate. It's all but gonna eliminate. I think Flandre Wilson from contention as Solows goes flipping.
Do you really expect the drivers here to do it properly?
It's going to be a fun race. I can feel it in my bones.
Got a few cars practicing pit entry. That's obviously going to be another massive, crucial part of this race.
Yeah, coming on, especially coming off
It's
the
a pretty
fastest
vicious
corner.
Yeah, it's a pretty vicious pit entry. I mean, yeah, vicious.
Hooking that hard right without spinning yourself out. That's just almost diabolical.
I've dumped myself multiple times. Money shifted. I mean, all of it going into that pit entry.
I got about a minute and a half left in happy hour. I think should be ready to go for the race once thing is done here in happy hour, and we'll see how the race goes.
Yeah. Over under on cautions tonight.
Kind of hard to say.
I think we're putting a number here. We need a specific. Let's see. I mean, we got 20 cars. I'd maybe put the money line on around maybe 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. You have to remember too, road course rules. So no single car spins will count, unless they're unless they create a dangerous situation for traffic behind them. So
I could see something around 3 or 4, potentially 5 as well. Yeah, it's a pretty solid field. Got again, you got that mix of.
I imagine here
skill
to be
variance.
relatively easy to flip too, so that'll be a good. I think flips will be a immediate yellow too.
I'll take the under on 5. It'll be close though. Maybe around 4.
Just got it confirmed from one of the admins. Pretty much. Oh, big spin off of the final corner. Oh, Dragon just got T-boned. Yeah, pretty much confirmed from one of the league admins. Flandre Wilson will pretty much have to have Will Viola DNF or have some drastic thing happen. Flan's basically out of the title hunt with that pole run from Will.
Yep.
So, for Skylar, like I said before, for Skylar Dunn to keep his hopes alive, he'll have to, no matter how he does it, he'll have to score at least one more point than Will.
Landre's been really fast this late in the season too. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into next season.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, they've been really quick.
Oh, we got a barrel roller in one. And Dylan Viola just got coffee all over the Dunkin' Donuts Ford. I ain't even coffee neither. There must be oil or something down the turn one. We got cars going everywhere.
Goodness. Yep. That's happy hour for you.
Here comes another one. Oh, he got stuck on the fence. Dragons is doing some motocross in the infield there.
All right, boys.
Race time.
We'll see if they need any of those restart attempts or not.
Yeah, one way to find out, right? Yeah, look, barely can even go 3 wide here. I mean, look how narrow the track is in relation to these cars.
Drivers, start.
Kind of reminds me of old Darlington.
This is going to be must watch.
This is primetime television. Even though it's a live stream on YouTube, it's still primetime television. Field is rolling.
The Zak Armstrong Network. That's what we got to call it.
And camera angle I chose for this.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
Yeah, you're off the final corner. We got a spinner in back who already wrecking under fucking pacing. Good God. Rodriguez got spun.
Okay.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Oh, look at that. Looks like that rain crash in Le Mans.
You got to put the audio of Junior saying "by God" at the wreck at Daytona a few years ago.
Oh no! Oh my God! Holy shit! That looked awful.
Yep.
Here we go again.
I don't know if that'll count or not, but
I doubt it will. They never made it to the green flag.
Oh.
Beautiful day here in Lime Rock. About 70 degrees. Track temp is around 90. Bright sun out here.
Yeah, put your sunglasses on. It won't be so bad.
Drivers.
There's the command once
Your
again.
engines.
Server lag, I think.
Drivers, to your
Now
car.
they reset it.
I think it's going to come back soon here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the pace car hasn't... Okay, well, we've lost a couple people. The pace car hasn't moved. Oh, did they restart it?
Yeah, they
Technical
restarted it.
Okay.
difficulties at Lime Rock.
Yeah, I think
Drivers.
There we go.
Start your engines.
I had to get off the track. There we go.
and my game crashed.
Are you kidding? All right, MRN time. All right, here they come. The pace car leads 20.
Crash, bro.
That
That loud
come off of-
Landon Lyle
yeah, the Landon Lyle on Global
He
Wisp game crash.
disappeared.
He'll be starting from the pits, I think. Pace car is going to come in this time. We're going to get the green flag here at Lime Rock Park in Connecticut. We got people coming back into the server. Here we go. We're going to take the green flag here any minute now. Here they come. Here they come. Crawler up tight. Get them loosened up. Here we go. Got the flag in hand. And boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing at Lime Rock.
Rejoined just in the nick of time there.
Down the Samposi straightaway into the first turn. Side by side for the lead between Viola and Wilson. Viola going to get the edge at the moment. Land rush into the first turn. Big land rush. We got a car going off
we
track.
got multiple
Skylar
spins. The
Denton.
11. Second in points.
They're back rolling. They're back rolling. Caution is out. They're going to race it back. It's your first yellow of the day right there.
Multiple involved. The 22 still struggling in the grass.
They come up the
23
hill.
peeking to the inside.
And Solows up to third. Going to try to get a run here on him. Saw another puff of smoke by the bus stop, but I think everything's fine. They come to the start-finish line, coming back to the caution.
23's got a big run. That 23's got a lot of speed.
Trying to take it. Oh, look at that. Just at the line. I was scared they weren't going to get slowed down for the corner. And a bunch of puffs of smoke up through the air there. Dirt. Now they're going to go catch the pace car, who is already at the bus stop.
What in the world?
Kind of looked like
Odd accident. An odd accident for this 11 car.
It kind of looked like lag to me.
Gotta be what that is. Some bizarre desync there.
Yeah, going
I don't
in
know
the
if
turn.
it had to do with the 12 on the
Oh,
outside
yeah,
of him, or
the
it's
12
the 26
12
behind him.
Now the 12 warped right into the 11.
You can see the 12 warping, but it looks like the 11 got hit on the right rear, and they got spun around. It's just an odd looking
See,
desync.
my Vantage must have warped right through and then clicked it and got around. Either way, no damage, but that's gonna set both of them quite a ways back.
A little bit of a mess avoiding the wreck, but it seems like everyone's all right.
Yeah. Nobody really got any major damage out of it, if any at all.
Not at all.
Let's see, we got any takers to pit road? Nobody at the moment. Brandon Beal gonna come on down.
37. Who else followed them?
Crystal Bennett in the 84.
Looks like everyone behind him's just gonna go in.
And most everybody behind that was about 9th place in Beal's case.
Gonna be interesting to see how Landon Lyle comes up the field. They've got a lot of speed, but how are they
Yeah.
gonna be coming from the back?
All right, and he'll get his lap back on this yellow. So, yeah, he's got to exercise a lot of patience in getting up through this field if he wants to break back into the top 5.
35 laps to do so. You think that's a longer race considering it's a road course, but at Lime Rock, these laps are gonna fly by.
Yeah. I'd say less than minute long laps, even on worn tires. Pace car lights are off. They'll be going green this time. Yeah, with about 52, 53 second laps, the whole race as a whole usually wouldn't take more than about 40 to 45 minutes. But with this kind of lappage. So once again, we'll run through the top 10 here. We got William Viola, your points leader, as the race leader. Flandre Wilson in the 23 in second. Johnothan Solows third. Alexander Hunt up to fourth. Cal Teskar Jr. hanging on to the top 5. Harrison G-Min in sixth. Seventh is Alex Mullen. Dan Silla in eighth. Dragons in ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is D-Dog, Dan Rodriguez.
I think my game...
Further back at Friesen.
But go ahead.
What's wrong?
I think when my game crashed, it messed up my Tigger. Oh well.
Yeah. We'll be alright. Anyway, Friesen Rodriguez 11th, Crystal Bennett 12th, Brandon Beal 13th, 14th is Skylar Dunn, 15th Cole Mather, 16th Dylan Viola. 1 lap down, Landon Lyle, Lorenzo Adarobic Funchik, Austin Barnett, Keon Daly rounding out the field. Pace car's going to come in this time.
Oh, second up here, mid-pack. Have you ever seen an orca whale on a race car? There's an orca whale on D-Dog's car. I don't know if that sponsors. I've never seen an orca on a car, though.
Oh. Protesting cruelty to animals, yes. Anyway, here we go to the green flag. Once again, we'll hopefully get a good, clean green lap. Here we go.
Already fanning out.
Yeah. Viola taking the defensive line into turn 1. Looks like they got through turn 1 cleanly. Maybe. Yep, clean. Mullen got a little bit of contact for G-Men, send him wide, but he'll have the preferred lines. That kind of worked out.
71 into the grass.
Still off track.
Lose it. They lock it up.
Spinning right in front of the pack. That's a single car. Look
Climbing
at that.
the curbs. We have another spin. Oh, locking up.
No, just a lock up. Yeah. That was a heads up driving by everybody to miss the 71.
They're still making the 2 wide work.
Send through the bus stop. I can't believe it. Meanwhile, the top 3
wide move. Landon Lyle already trying to make up spots. Now back to 2 wide.
Very aggressive, very impatient, trying to get back to the front. Who can blame him?
That's just on the very edge of the top 10 as they come to the line.
Yeah. He's got a top 5 car, possibly a podium car.
Oh, Bennett right in front of him.
Trouble, the 84, Crystal Bennett spinning in turn 1.
Oh, airborne, massive hit.
Friesen Rodriguez involved. That's going to be caution. Second one of the day.
I still don't see that much damage of these race cars.
Oh, Brandon Beal to hit the 84. Locked up his brakes. Had nowhere to go.
Fortunate.
Yeah. Doesn't look like I got much damage out of any of it, between any of them, really. Race back to the finish, or to the caution, I should say. Once again, Will Viola is going to top Flandre Wilson. About a couple tenths. Not that that matters.
Landon Lyle, what a move to gain a spot coming to the caution.
And he gets it up to 12th.
I like what I saw to the 23 on that run right there. They were able to keep the 27 right where they wanted them, just tailing behind them.
I'd say the top 3 are about evenly matched on pace. I think I'm going to catch the pace car up here at the bus stop. We'll see now. Now I wonder if the leaders will think about pitting, even though they only got about a lap and a half on these tires. I don't know if it'd be worthwhile pitting. Or as many cautions as they're, 2 cautions in 6 laps. It makes you wonder if they'll try and just kind of stick it out, save enough fuel to get through the end without even having to make a stop.
I think we could see a decent bit of that, if I'm being honest.
It's kind of how it goes with these. Kind of how it goes with these one stoppers, as close as they get. Yeah, opens the door for a wide variety of strategy.
Here comes the 27, 23, 14 behind him.
Alex Hunt stays out. The 7. That's the 7.
Oh, he's on an island.
The 77 stays out too, as does Dylan Viola.
I don't think that's what the 7's crew chief wanted to see right there. He is on an island now.
Yeah, Got 3 cars staying out, and everyone else making sure they have enough fuel to make it to the end of the race, or at least have a better shot of it.
Well, I mean, track position and that, and you figure maybe if they think they can do it without stopping, you know, I don't know how the tires are going to look, but
I wouldn't say Hunt's in a horrible spot right now, but
Let's see how many spots the 30. Oh, the 11 just took fuel only, or were those right sides?
I think just right side, Skylar Den out first.
Harrison called that 11
Great
car.
pit stop for that 26. Here comes the
Flounder
23.
Wilson.
They almost stack
Ooh, that was
up.
close.
What a pit stop for that 26 team.
Luckily, the 26 back out of it. Landon Lau gets out ahead.
Oh.
Landon Lau just gained quite a few spots.
Well, he did. I was going to look at that. I wanted to look at that before that 11 pulled out with that short pit. I was seeing how much, because he had a great pit selection. He was second.
Came into the pits 12th. I think he's going to come out 6th or 7th. 7th, I believe. 8th, actually. Out of it, or no, 6th out of the cars that came in. But I think on track, he really hasn't lost any ground. And Alex Bullen with a black lag, he's going to the tail.
I think note from Skylar Den, they did get screwed over pretty badly on that initial lap, so that with this call here, this may put him in a better position for an end of this thing. I don't know if it's going to be cure-all, but it'll definitely put him in a better spot.
He's probably thinking in terms of points, you know, get in a position. All he has to do is finish 1 point ahead, or get one more point than Will Viola to keep his championship hopes alive for the next 2 races.
Yep.
Usually on ovals, there's much more room to get around these cars that are trying these track position strategy stops with the just staying out or fuel only. But on a tight track like this, I don't know how these fresh tires are going to be able to get through here cleanly. We're going to find out.
Yeah, so I think turn 1's this front straightaway is your best bet.
We'll see. Pace car is in. They're going to come onto the Sam Posey straightaway, waiting for the green flag to be dispatched. And here it comes, and off they go. 77 immediately jumps out of line, thinking he's got a move made.
He's going to try sending it here.
Oh, look at that. It's stuck.
Oh,
it didn't stick.
They
He
do
pushed
make
the 7
contact.
wide. 77
wide.
made
Here
it
comes
stick.
that 11.
The 22 goes wide also. The 11 and the
27's right stuck to the 11's bumper.
The cream is rising to the top. Here they come all through there.
31 gets loose. There goes
Oh,
Landon Lyle.
trouble,
Another
trouble.
car around. 2 separate spins.
Oh, it's
I don't know
Cole
if the caution
Mather.
will come out for that. Hopefully not.
No,
Don't see anything
stayed in
yet.
green. That was Cole Mather and Landon Lyle spinning
Oh,
together.
another car off track. The 77 from the lead.
Oh, he lost it. I think he may have hit the bus stop wrong.
It's exactly what he did. He came in very low. Didn't have any arc on his line. Then he hit the
Skylar
curb
Den
and
to
spun
the
out.
lead. Skylar Den to the lead. Will Viola making a move on the straightaway. Here they come into the first turn.
The 77 spun it again, coming out of the final corner. Oh, a massive crash on the front. There's
big
31
trouble,
around
big-
again.
That was another single, I think. Yeah,
It was a
2
double,
separate
2.
singles.
We had 2 cars on the front stretch.
Caution's
Just go around.
out.
Caution is out.
Oh, it was. 77
They
was
were
stopped
both
in the middle of the track.
They were
The
both
30
trying to avoid the 77.
Yeah.
Wow. 31 was on such a climb just for it to crumble back
Yeah, they
down. As well, the
couldn't-
77s just all gone in 1 lap.
Dang.
The race back to the line. Once again, it's Viola versus Wilson. Wilson slides it in there.
21's in the grass. Oh, more contact. We have another spinner.
Oh.
D-Dog around. Here comes the 48 to the wall.
Oh, look out. Oh, I was close.
The waits
Keon
around in front of the
Daly.
pits. Almost hitting
Keeps
the
it
tire
out of the
barrier.
tire wall. Look at that.
My goodness.
Chaos. Lime Rock. Will Viola won the race back
Welcome
to the
to
caution.
Lime Rock. Oh, the 22's blown up. The 22 has not lost their engine.
Yeah, there's Sloan.
It's not good.
Their race is over.
Pulling off
it
the
into
grass. Crystal Bennett looped it in turn 1, racing back to the yellow.
And still, the 27 and the 23 cycle back out to the lead after all that.
As I said, the cream rises to the top. The top 3.
Skylar Den was, I mean, they were that confident in their speed, and they're still in the top 3.
Yep. See, Same suspects once again. The 27, the 23, the 14, and the 7 back up there. The 11 getting some good track position. That's going to help him. As we said before, all he has to do is get one more point at the end of this race against Will Viola to keep his championship hope alive. Pit road.
23 stays out. Everyone comes in behind them.
Tires are that important.
Reason Rodriguez is going to stay out.
I honestly think
Keon
as well
Daly.
as
I
Keon
think.
Daly. Again, only 3 cars staying out. They're going to be on an island.
We'll see how these pit stops shake out here.
they move
Just like-
different story.
Contact on pit road a little bit, but nothing major.
They crawl into their pit boxes.
35-mile-an-hour pit speed. Did somebody miss their stall? No, that's just
The 11
Landon.
taking left sides that time, I think.
yep, balance it out.
Smart move there.
11 gets
Very
away
smart
with
move.
it.
Here comes the 14
So
to pit
the
stop for
14,
Johnothan.
yeah.
Here comes Beal back up near the front.
Yeah. They still have to. So for all their fresh tires and everything, they'll still have to get through the 98, the 17, and the 23.
I think the 23 is going to be the one to watch out of those guys. And heck, now don't count out 17 or 98 either, but like the 23, they've been up here all race. And
They've been up here all race, and they've just wanted their car in the clean air. And I think now that they
Yeah.
have this clean track in front of them, we're going to see them fly away.
But will they have the speed compared to the 27, the 11, the 14?
that'll be the question we're going to find an
The
answer to here
27
real soon.
kind of used the 11 as a spearhead to get through the traffic the last time. So let's see if they do it again here.
I mean, being teammates, stablemates, you do what you kind of do what you got to do there in that aspect. This race is not brought to you by Miller High Life, but I'm taking a swig of it anyway.
Blame you.
Even after all the wrecks we've seen, I still don't see any damage on these cars other than the blown engine we saw. But
Yeah, you'd figure they'd be wrecking more violently, like through this last turn and everything. But we've been lucky so far. Hopefully, we didn't just jinx it.
Going green this time. We're about to find out how this goes with these 3 cars staying out.
Pace cars in, right? Pace cars in. Flandre Wilson, your leader. Friesen Rodriguez second. Keon Daly third. 3 cars stayed out on the previous yellow. We got another car coming up. It's Cole Mather.
and we're
And
green.
The green goes flying.
Keon goes into the
Pulling out of
inside.
line.
The 11 follows. They're trying to make it 3 wide.
There they come.
They're going to fall back
Lock
in
it
line.
from 27.
Turn 1. Daly makes it stick. Den's there on the inside. Got a lot of racing for position here. This is a tight traffic jam through here. Pretty much put the entire field beside
Oh, what a
Wilson
run
under
for
a
that
blanket. Keon
27.
Daly. Look at there.
Ooh, 17 gets a little loose
There
into
they
the
go.
grass.
Overshoots the bus stop, slide through the grass. Completely overcooked it.
No harm done to the rest of the field. That 27 now
Yeah,
trying to get
no
past the
damage
98.
to
This gives
Friesen is driving
17.
away. Oh my goodness. Flandre is flying down the front stretch.
that's a big
foot
gap
race
there.
away.
Got a third straightaway.
Keon.
Third straightaway on Keon throwing the block on Viola.
Yeah, this is really
Taking
helping
defense.
Here comes
Flandre
the
here.
14.
Yep. They have to get around that 98. They're losing touch. They've already lost about 2 to 3 seconds on Wilson.
At 98,
That
taking
gap is increasing.
every defense they can here.
98's making this car 4 lanes wide on a 3-lane track, trying to keep these faster cars behind him. Up through the bus stop. Gets the run. Here comes Solows with the run. That was
flying. Almost contact. Oh, the 27 might get him right here as well.
Yep, they will. They got Keon rooted out of the groove. Got to give him the run.
And the 11.
And the 11. Here he
Almost.
comes. Oh, that was
Big one
close.
for the 26 as well. Here comes Tezcar.
He's not going to take it. He's backing out of it. Smart move.
And look at Landon Lyle. He's back again.
Oh, contact. 98 slips off just a tiny bit, slipping a little wide.
It's gonna hurt Beal.
Car on pit road, 08, Alex Mullen. Landon
Landre.
Lyle, he's back up. This is for 8th position, I think.
Andre Wilson is on the clean air drug right now, flying away.
Yeah. Having Keon up there really helped her. That gap was up to 4 seconds at the last lap.
Keon is dropping like a rock, clips the grass. Here comes the 20.
Yeah, he's going to be outside the top 10 very soon if he isn't already.
20, good save.
Big slide there.
And the gap to second has closed by a full second.
Wow.
Solows and Viola are after.
I think they just closed a whole bunch more into turn 1
Yeah.
in and of itself.
Much faster cars. Flandre taking her time. All she has to do is just run her race, but they may not be. She might
Flandre might already have a lap car coming up. Alexander Mullen is slow on the racetrack.
Yeah, he just came to pit road about a lap or so ago.
Might have had something happen there in that 08 camp. Back going. Flandre definitely at a disadvantage here in terms of lap time wise, as they're up against some hefty competition, along with the fact that granted they have older tires, 2-lap older tires.
Not much older.
Not much, but
that is another. That's almost another full second shaved off there. 2.3 now between Wilson and Solows.
Landon Lyle making a move for 4th place on the 11 of Skylar Den.
Gets around her, or gets around him. Excuse me.
Yeah,
he's gonna set. He just needed some clean racetrack. That's all I needed. Now he's gonna go set sail after 2nd and 3rd, as they set sail after the leader, the 23 of Flandre Wilson.
Thing is not over by no stretch.
I think they may have gained another second. We'll see at the line.
And just like that, we got a green flag on, and we're already approaching halfway through this race.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah, I won't speak too soon.
We got a car off in the grass. It's Crystal Bennett. She's still straight. Austin Barnett also off in the bus. See what the gap is here. About another 4/10, down to 1.95 seconds. I think the the tires have equalized out.
Oh, they're really gaining ground now.
I'm down to execution here.
Yeah. Fastest car on track right now is Landon Lyle. He just ran a 51.5 against 51.6 from Solows, a 51.8 from Wilson, and a 51.7 from Viola. He's the fastest on track right now by about a 10th.
Unfortunately, that fastest lap just cost him in the bus stop, or whatever that track is. He just lost 3 spots after missing the corner. Oh, and Skylar in the grass off of the exit.
Flying out of the corner, all 3 of them.
And Kel Teskar taking over 4th. Oh, that's why Alex Mullen pitted. He got a black flag earlier on, about a few laps ago. He had to serve his black flag.
That's rough.
Landon Lyle just lost about 3 positions in 1 lap. Back to 7th.
Oh,
the 11 gets loose!
Big slide there from Skylar.
Den is on damage control at this point, it looks like. Lyle back up.
Oh, the 08 in front of the leader spins around. They get off track.
Oh, that was close. He's out of the way. He's back rolling.
And now the 27 is around Johnothan Solows. Here comes Viola.
And they have caught Flandre pretty much. Be knocking on that door.
Oh, 14 way off in the grass.
1.2 seconds. They can smell each other now. Look at that. That gap is down to half a second now between Viola and Wilson.
Tried to cut that draft off at the front straightaway. That 23 car did. Oh wow, big send there from the 27. Almost went underneath him.
Right on the bumper of Wilson.
Trying to press the Intimidator button on that 23.
Give a call to Kel Teskar hanging on the 4th. Trying to push her. Here they go into the bus
to their
stop.
bumper coming to the bus stop.
Gives her room. Gonna get the runoff, maybe. Get the throttle down a lot better. Hopping over the hill. This is going to be an interesting shot. The 3 of them right together. 4th place, Kel Teskar Jr.
27 has to catch it.
Stake there.
Yeah. Off into the dirt. Everybody off in the dirt almost.
Looking for draft
on the
weaving
straightaway
across the racetrack.
Trying to break the draft. That was a 52.5 that time from Viola. 52.9 from Wilson.
All three of them bumper to bumper now. Solows looking in.
Viola looking for a hole, any hole to get in.
27 slides it. Gets right up to the 23's bumper.
The 20 is out of the race. The 37 went off course.
27 peeking inside. Gonna get back in line.
This is going to be tight down here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, the 23 set. The 27 sends it on the 23.
Oh, big slide there
They
from
both
23.
have
Doesn't have room.
Trying to find
That's
that.
the run they need. That's the run they needed right there.
Side by side down the Sam Posey straightaway. Who's it going to be at the line? I think Flandre gets it by a nose. But that's going to have the preferred lane for Viola. Into the first turn. Side by side. Solows is there. Wilson
The 23
squeezing, trying to keep
it as
it
tight as they can.
still not clear. Now he's clear. Viola takes the lead. Now it's up to Solows to get around the 23 of Wilson.
A defensive line there. Oh,
And
open the
Viola-
door.
or,
14's
yeah,
not taking
Solows.
it. 14 takes the opening. 23's not going to be
He's
happy
gonna-
with that.
He's going to have the preferred lane through these last two corners.
23's going to let
He's
him
going
by
to get the
here.
run. He's clear. Yep.
Just try to hold on to P3 and pick up where you can.
Yeah. Kel Teskar Jr. in the meantime hanging on to fourth.
The 08 goes around again.
Right under the Hankook Bridge. But he's off track, though. He's not in any danger.
Rough night for that 08 car.
The black flag kind of just set him back. Landon Lyles back up to fifth. He's trying to haul still, too.
We have a car off track to 77.
77,
The bus stop.
backing up in the middle of the course.
Oh, my
He's
goodness.
clear.
In front
I
of the
don't think there's-
leaders. Here come the leaders.
He's back rolling. That's going to slow Viola down a tiny bit.
Oh, this is a
That's-
crucial part of the track. You never want to catch a lap car here.
That's a very, that might give the advantage to Solows of the 14,
Solows
77
got
moving
a
out of the way.
big run coming down the front stretch. Look at that. Closing in car lengths.
There you go.
77.
77 getting out of the way. So now can Solows run Viola down?
Got a little
Got
over
over
10 to go.
laps to go still. There's a lot of time left.
13 to go.
Question is, are you going to want to manage your tires or you want to go for it right now? That is
Makes me
the
wonder if
question.
they're still good on fuel, as hard as they've been running. 77's engine has expired. It's mostly single file running. He says his engine's cooked, but who knows?
Could be engine damage.
I think he just has damage. I don't
Yeah.
see any smoke coming out of that car.
Might have broke a gear or
27
something.
was able to recover quite well that last lap, keeping the 14 at bay still.
Ran his last lap was a 52.29. Solows with a 52.40. So very even on pace. Somebody's
Oh,
somebody's
leave a car in
spinning
the
around. That
grass.
is the 71 of Dan Sill in the grass. Pretty here in a few corners. They'll be catching up to the two lapped cars of Crystal Bennett and Keon Daly racing for position. That's for 11th and 12th. Solows is closing
Bennett.
fast. Oh, right in front of the leader. Yeah, Bennett back rolling. Solows is right there. They're going to catch Keon Daly once again in that final corner.
This time not for position.
That
Look at
27
there. He
slid
gets out
it.
of the.
Oh!
Ducked
My
the pit road.
goodness.
Look
Oh,
at the
huge
run.
run for Johnothan Solows to the inside.
And he going to be side by side in the first turn.
Yeah, I don't think Viola was expecting that from the 98.
Yeah.
Or
Still
is it
side
gonna
by
be
side
exchanged
through the
after the race
second
for
corner. Viola gets it clear. Viola clips the grass. Solows is there.
That's
a little bumper.
incredible
Oh,
defense
Solows!
by the
Ooh,
27.
big wiggle. Big wiggle from Solows. Back up into the bus stop again.
Oh, 14 had a great
Gets
bus
the
stop.
run for the bus stop. Look at that.
Nice run on the
Backed it
bottom
up,
here.
Got it there. Gonna have the preferred lane through here.
27 going to squeeze a little bit on entry.
Oh,
That's gonna do it.
Very tight. He let him back through. Coming to 10 to go this time. They'll be at 10 to go at the line. Crazy battle for the lead.
The 23
While these
is a
two are
flat
fighting,
tire.
they've pulled 23 with a flat tire.
Flandre Wilson has a flat tire approaching the bus stop.
Right front. I think the right
left
front
front
is down. Left front down.
Looks like the right front.
She's going to have to limp it back to the pit. Yeah. That's the left front. It's leaning
It looks like the
towards
left
that
front's
direction.
leaning.
Fortunate.
Yeah, she got to whoa it way down to make the corner.
Yeah, also got to watch out for other cars
Yeah,
oncoming as well, if there is any.
Viola with a big grab.
Kel
Oh,
test-
wait, the car. Oh, he's just in front of the leaders. Just barely gets out
That
of the way.
was. What was that? Wilson going off track?
Yeah. They locked it up coming into the final corner. I thought a car was going around.
Landon Loud, impatient with this
Battling with
77.
the lap car.
Oh, he's off in the grass.
Oh, he's going to be upset with that.
Saved it.
77's just going to let him by after that. Smart move. Johnothan Solows reeling that 27 back in.
Give a call to Test Car Jr. hanging on to third.
Yeah,
Meanwhile,
They
Ten
put a
races so far.
considerable gap on
Ten-
that 31.
10 seconds back. Finished second last week at Homestead, so he's putting together a good string of results.
This
Not too
14
far.
is definitely quicker.
Oh, yeah. That was a... we'll see what the lap times are this time around as they're coming to 9 to go. Or 8 to go, excuse me. Solows with a 53.1. Viola with a 53.4. He's about almost 3 full tenths quicker. Just biding his time.
At some point though, you got to put that aggression on. Otherwise, the later you wait, the more aggressive that 27 is going to be, and the harder they're going to be to pass. That's
Here's the
Keon
thing.
Daly having to get on track in front of the leaders.
Here's the thing, being the championship leader, surely that's weighing on Solo's mind.
oh yeah, that as well.
Snaking through the tire barriers is Daly.
Oh, that 27 didn't get the line they wanted. 14's got another huge run down the front stretch.
Closing in on the finish of this race, 7 to go. So now is Solo's biding his time, or has he used up his stuff?
I mean, he's able to stay pretty tight to that 27. I think the 14 has what he needs. He's just waiting.
That was a bad apex there. Oh,
Ooh,
Viola with the back
27 the
end.
slide.
That's a big door just opened there.
14 gasses it up big time coming through the S's.
He
Looks
can,
like it.
I'd say even if Solows gets around Viola, Viola will still probably be in very good shape, if not outright lock up the title. Skylar Den is back in 5th.
The 14
Viola
can
will-
only wait so long. If he continues to wait, his tires just aren't going to be there when he wants to make that move.
That's true too. So I'm thinking even if Viola doesn't win this race, he's still coming out smelling like a rose just about as the 14 gets another run on him.
There he goes to the
There's-
inside.
He's backing out of it.
Oh, he tucks back in.
Levin did lose that spot in the top 5 though. They messed up in turn 1 that last time by.
So, yeah, in any case, unless something drastically major happens to this 27, I think he'll have the championship lockup after this race. He'll earn more points than Den, and certainly earn more points than Wilson.
Yep. Neither of the championship competitors in the top 5 at the moment, other than Viola.
Right.
Oh, big slide.
Big slide.
His tires are aching right now.
Den back to 9th.
27 is flying away right now. What a lap for Viola.
That was a 53.8.
Oh,
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Caution! Unreal.
happened in the back. 74, or not 74, 71 in turn 1.
71. There was contact. It was with the 7 of Alex Hunt. The
Wow.
7 actually spun before, and the 71 slid right into him. This changes things.
Yep.
This was right before the point of no return.
I think pitting here is a no-brainer. I mean, if you want
Yep.
tires to make it to the end
There's
or you
more
track position.
skid marks through the. Hold on. There's more skid marks through the bus stop. I don't know what that was about. Probably somebody locked it up. Here they come on the lap car of Dan Silla. Oh, this is going to be tight for position. I think Solows is going to let Viola have it.
Maybe
no,
not.
he's going to size him
Maybe
up for a run.
not. He's looking
Here
to the
comes-
outside. He has the line. Side by side.
Viola gets it by nose.
Oh.
Right. Once they go back racing, as point of no return.
I think they'll be going green with about, if I had to guess, probably about 2 or 3 to go.
It's going to be about, well,
Strategy's going to kick in big time here. What do you think? I'm pretty much sure everybody in the field is going to come.
well, you might see a
Somebody might be
something
just
to watch
crazy enough
right
to stay
now.
out. Yeah.
Something to watch right now. That 23 car Flandre Wilson. They're on it's about like 5 laps on the run they had after they blew
She's
that
got
right
the
at that
freshest
left
tires
front.
out of everybody, yeah.
They might stay out and rock it back to the front, and they might be able to hold some track position.
They also, assuming they do Lucky Dogs here.
She is a lap down, though, too.
Yeah.
So she'll be starting back to the tail of the field regardless.
Yeah, so it's, I mean, if I'm Flandre, I might as well pit. But, yeah, it does raise questions for some of these other guys in the top
Whoa,
9.
look at Landon Lau coming in hot.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, he managed to get around Kill Test Car for 3rd, though, too, on that night.
I must have missed that. Well, we absolutely missed that.
Who do we have? Crystal Bennett going to take a wave around. I think everybody through
Brandon
here
Beal's far back. He's trying to get through the field, all these long gaps. 37 is going to stay out from 5th. 37 stays out. What does the 48 do?
All the other cars
48's
are
going to come in, as
around.
well as the 23.
I think 37's the only one to stay out, I think, so far. That is
7.
a lap car.
Skylar's going to come in. Oh, we have a spinner. They
Look
spin
out.
the 77. Oh, hard hit. Or through the wall. What just? Just went through a ghost fence.
What in the world happened there?
Paranormal activity at Lime Rock.
Oh, he was trying to fake and lost it, I think.
I guess.
Oh. The 37 wanted to go to pit road.
Oh, the 7's got a blown tire. He's up in turn 1.
Not what you want to see.
37, that was a mistake. Miscommunication between the crew chief and the driver.
Yeah, his 7's left front is blown. That's going to be a long lap. They might not go back green. He'll still have to pit. They're probably going to have to go back green without it. Oh, another looper. Is that the 70? Oh, that's the 77 again. Okay. They're gonna
First time we've seen Landon Lyle since the beginning of this race up front on a restart. Same level of tires. Will they be able to contest with these top 2?
Only time will tell.
I think they're gonna hold the green for another lap. I think this might be a 1-lap dash because we got a couple cars that need to come in to repair to get fresh tires. This might be a 1-lap dash, y'all.
37 might be where they want to be then.
It would have to be cut close. I don't imagine they would, if the pace car does stay out, they would probably override that and do a manual overtime, but we'll see. Beal's just gonna go back to pit road now. So yeah, nobody really staying out here. It's gonna come down to pace entirely for the finish of this event.
I don't know why the 37 would want to do that. Now, I mean, now they're losing like any track position they had to begin with.
I think they saw they were literally the only one to stay on. They figured they're better off.
I would have just took my chances.
Pace lights are off. It looks like it might be a 1-lap dash.
We're going to get a 1-lap dash here at Lime Rock.
Now, unless this is going to be a 2-lap. Oh, trouble for the 11. He is missing the 3rd gear. So it's going to shake out Will Viola, your leader. Johnothan Solows second. Landon Lyle third. Kel Tiskar Jr. fourth. Austin Barnett up to the top 5. Skylar Den sixth, but he has no third gear, so that will change. Harrison G-Men is
Could be a great finish for that 21.
7th, yeah. Crystal Bennett is still a lap down.
Paul Mather's back on track. I saw him on pit road for lap after lap, it seemed, getting some sort of repairs.
He may have had to AFK.
Looks like you're right, Robbie. It is going to be a 1-lap dash. There's going to be a clean 1-lap dash is the question.
I strongly doubt it.
Things might unfold in a not so good way here.
Yeah. If Will Viola has a chance to not lock up the title, this is going to be he gets in somebody else's mess or whatever.
Even then.
If he can make it to the finish ahead of Skylar Den, he'll lock up the title.
All comes down to this.
Pace car is going to be coming in. A lot of tension here. You can feel it. You can taste it. Tastes like a Miller High Life. The pace car is in.
1 lap to go, sponsored by Miller High Life.
Down the Samposi straightaway one more time. Flagman trembling, fidgeting with the green flag in his hand. Looking at the field intensely. It's in his hand. It is gone. We have a green flag. Brandon Beal jumping way out of line.
Solows
Look at
wants
this
the
move into
outside.
turn 1. Side by side.
Trying to power move
And
here.
Lyle's gotta
Almost
drive.
contact.
I think I know what Saul is going to try here. He's going to try to get a better entry in this next corner.
Absolute power
Yep.
move.
Look
There.
at that. Oh, they're loose. And Lyle coming.
Are
he
you
gets the
kidding
bumper to the
me,
27.
Johnothan Solows?
He is gone. Look at him.
What a move there.
Landon Lyle's gonna. I thought Lyle was gonna make a move on second on Viola.
Barely cling to the bus stop throughout the pack. Solows is running away with this trophy.
He is gone. He is gone. Will Lyle make a
31
move on
looking for
Viola
one
here in
last
the
run.
final corner?
Oh, to the corner
Solows has a
panel,
lock
side by
side.
27's going to get him.
Johnothan Solows wins at Lime Rock.
What a
Will Viola
drive.
finishes second. Landon Lyle third. I think that just locked up the title for Will Viola. Skylar Den is going to finish.
Oh, huge crash coming to turn 1.
Skylar Den finished 7th.
What a lap there. A lot clearer than what I was expecting, though. I'll say that. Tiskar locks up a top 5. Barnett steals a top 5.
I do believe Will Viola has locked up the title. Kel Tiskar coming home with another top 5. Harrison G-Man, great run in 6th.
That's as good as it gets when it comes to road course racing. We saw great battles for the lead today.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you have it. Solows and got a whole gang of them around 14 to 27. I think are going to do burnouts together, as is Barnett. Teammate to Viola. Her teammate for I think it's the team racing. Viola has locked up the title. He's doing his burnouts. Look at that. Might have time for interviews from both of them here in just a second.
A lot of people are saying, Kyle Watts was saying in the chat, anybody but Solows. Well, the cream rose to the top on that one.
Yeah.
I'll steal your statement on that. Well, dude.
We'll try and get interviews with him in just a second here, I think. So I think we'll have interviews with Solows and Viola here pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't think I have permission to drag him in or whatever, but
User joined your channel.
There you are. There's your race winner there, Johnothan Solows. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're live. What? Jesus, what a restart. How the hell did you do that?
Man, I told Awesome he's going for the chip, obviously. I'm going for the win, but I told him I'm not gonna kill him. I'm just gonna try to get around him. He said he wasn't gonna force the issue. And yeah, I was definitely a lot better than him hot lap wise. Except the fact that he got pole, but leading up to that, I was a lot better than hot lap wise, so I felt pretty confident that I could get around him, got to the outside, and from there it was just not making any mistakes. I was shaking, but wow, that was a lot of fun on the last restart.
Yeah, I'm sure now that it looks like the 27 has locked up the title, I'm sure it's very much appreciated that kept it clean for him up there.
Oh yeah. Well, he's one of my great friends. I was like, he'd been telling me, a couple weeks before that if he's in a position where he's can lock up the title early, he's not gonna force it, and he won't race me as hard as we typically do. I mean, we're great friends. We race each other really hard, but I was like, if we have the option, we'll keep it clean, just for his championship's sake. I've been wanting him to get one for a while now, so really proud of him. But man, I'm so excited after that. That felt like a really fast lap for me at the end. So I was pumped.
Yeah, it was really something. Y'all got anything else for him?
Johnothan Solows coming from the booth down to the track. I mean, what a performance. I set it up here on the booth. You were trailing the 27 like you had something better for him. I mean, I thought you were faster than that entire long run. The caution comes out. You get an incredible jump on him. Absolute power move when you go to the outside into turn one. You saw you had the run. You knew the inside wouldn't work. You jump it to the outside. You take the risk. I mean, what a move. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling really good. I mean, when I that whole run before, I wasn't quite good on fuel. He was, so I had to short shift and take it in a higher gear than I had been for a couple of those corners. That's why I was kind of sitting behind them. But I mean, once I saw that, I mean, I could tell I was still keeping up with him, even though I was trying to save a bit of fuel and I was saving my stuff for the last, 2-3 laps. We hit 5 to go. Caution came out, but yeah, I got a pretty good restart on him, and I was like, if I can pinch him down, I know he's not gonna force the issue and run it up into me. So just getting the power down and being able to run right around him was really all I had to do, because I beat him on pace pretty much for the rest of that lap. So yeah, I mean, it was close, and I don't know if I would have gotten him if not for that caution, but it was technically right before. I mean, I saw someone in chat said C, and that was right before he hit the line at 5 to go. It got called after the line, so then it led to a 1-lap shootout instead of 2 laps. But hey, it's okay. Things happen. So still really proud of this. Number 14 Dodge Unibet team over at Rigatoni Racing. They've done great work on this car and all the Rigatoni cars. Not sure how they all finished tonight, but still super proud of the team. And yeah, I'm pumped for that win. That was great.
I don't have any questions specifically. You covered all the baits. But yeah, congrats on the win, and I don't know where y'all are going next week, but regardless if you're racing, I don't know if you're racing there or not, but
don't plan to. We're at Bristol, but it's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, thank you guys for the stream, for the interview, and hope to see you again soon.
User left your channel.
All right, let's get Will in here. All right.
User left your channel. User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
All right, we got Will Viola. I think you've locked up the championship, haven't you? There you go. There you go. 2 races early. It's a lot better than how it was last season, I'm sure. Yeah, I figured, yeah, Solows was telling us about y'all pretty much had like a little gentleman's agreement not to, rough each other up too much for the win. But Pretty much just talk me through pretty much the whole course of the race. You're fighting with Flandre and trying to fend off some people, really in general.
Yeah, that was crazy on the first couple of restarts before we went on that long green flag run. Having to pass cars that stayed out, that got a little chaotic, and I was definitely a little bit worried that it could go wrong. But then just followed Solows, just kept following him until we got to plan, and then yeah, just passed, and then that late race yellow. I mean,
I was kind of surprised to see that late race yellow too. I'm sure it probably induced a little bit of panic.
yes, a lot of panic.
Yeah, especially with like Landon Lyle and them chomping at the bit trying to get to you.
Yeah,
it could have easily just fallen apart, and you'd still be going into Bristol with having to lock it up.
Yeah, that was not the best situation. But
all right, Braden, Zach.
Will, you said it yourself. You and Johnothan worked together to go through the entire field. Not most of the race, but whenever you weren't up in the front, you two worked together. It was either going to be you or him, I felt like, for the win through that entire run. You lock up the championship. It was a great run for you. How are you feeling?
yeah, I mean, I haven't had a championship in the league before. This is pretty cool.
It's your first championship?
First
well, I mean, where are you at? You got to be feeling great. It's your first championship.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is his second straight championship.
What?
For here, isn't it?
No.
I think Skylar didn't win.
Oh, no,
last
that's
season.
right. Skylar won last season.
Yeah, he won last season.
He shouldn't have blown third. No, you figure it would have come down to usually just like last season. It came down to you, Skylar, and Flan.
Yep.
Luckily, between you and Skylar, y'all won half the damn races this season, so you had a pretty good cushion going in.
Yeah. And a lot of it has been luck this season. I've had a lot of good luck, and Skylar's had a lot of bad luck. Flan also. These last couple races, Skylar's just had unfortunate incidents. I saw a replay where early in this race he had a weird net code that spun him out from top 5. Yeah. And on last race, lap 2 at Homestead, he got flipped over.
Yeah. I'm saying you've had just as much bad luck too, but as I say, Watkins Glen getting dumped by Dylan.
Yeah, there's other things than that in previous seasons.
In any case, well, pretty much, I guess, just right place, right time a lot of the time. But you got anything, Zach?
No, I pretty much covered the bases. You've definitely been the dominant car, I feel like, for the most part of this season, and you locked the championship up early and showed you had what it takes.
Thank you.
Best I got, but yeah, congrats on the championship.
But yeah, I guess that'll about wrap it up for tonight.
User left
Fun
your
little
channel.
race at Lime Rock. A lot of action. This is almost like the short track or road courses. A lot of bumping and banging. A lot of fun times.
That was the full package right there. I mean, Lime Rock is a great track. We talked about it before the green flag dropped. I mean, there was a massive field for usually what I feel for a road course like that. And we saw the result of that. It was pretty exciting.
Good to see. I did notice the lap times were 50 seconds. You usually see the Lime Rocks, but I was thinking you usually see 50 something the second lap times at Talladega, so you make quicker lap times here than Talladega. Which is kind of a wild thought to me, because the road course is faster than the super speedway. Some aspects.
Just half distance.
Yeah. But man, that's really all my thoughts on that. Y'all got any last inputs before I Going to closing.
I'll say we'll buckle up for Bristol with Solows back in the booth next week.
Braden, you got anything?
I've really enjoyed being up in this OSCC booth these past few weeks, and we'll be there at Bristol after the week.
Other than that, that's all for OSCC. IFAR is actually in about an hour, so we'll be broadcasting that here on this channel. And I think Gnarl's season opener is this Friday, so that was what we got ahead on this channel. And other than that, thank you guys for being here, and thanks for inviting me to guess this, and we'll see you all again later.